Hello YouTube, this is Young Napoleon and I want to thank you for joining me on my inaugural video of my inaugural Let's Play series for my new channel. We're going to be starting off with Victoria 2. It's a game that I'm not terribly familiar with. I have done a little bit of play testing. I've messed around with it a little bit. And I've read up on a few guides. I didn't want to look up too much because I don't want this to be a paint by numbers sort of a thing. So mostly it's going to be me learning how to play, so you're probably not going to see any sort of elite level gameplay here. But I am, if you haven't figured it out already, going to be trying a Texas run. My understanding is that this is a nice, it's a good easy start to kind of test the waters with and get acclimated to the game and all of the systems. Now, so let's go ahead and dive in. Now, I understand that the first thing I need to do is to get these guys down into the Alamo. So we've got Sam Houston in command, which is, interesting, of the troops that are going to the Alamo. But we'll send them down here. And then apparently, like, easy mode is to just hang out here and wait for the US to intervene. And I think that may be what I'm going to start out with. The first thing I want to do, though, is look up at my technologies. So I know that I want to become a great power. The plan is to and I got to get used to the WASD keys not actually moving my mouse or moving the screen around. The plan is to at some point dig into Mexico, of course, but I also want to see if I can't. I know that the Civil War occurs at some point around the 1860s in this game, and I am playing with the Heart of Darkness DLC. So my hope is that when the North and the South start fighting, I might be able to pick off at least Louisiana, if not see if I can't get some of Mississippi too. And yeah, see what we can't colonize up in here. I think the U.S. has already started claiming a lot of that, but I'll see what we can't get in New Mexico, over here in Arizona. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. But in order to get that great power status, I'm gonna need prestige, is my understanding. At least I'm civilized in theory. My understanding is that there's some good technologies. Now, I also know that the budget is something that I'm going to struggle with early in the game. So yeah, see here we've got some classic and early romanticism that would get me some prestige gains, which would be nice, and a lot of the stuff down in this line is going to get me some prestige, which is what I'm definitely going to need to come down here. But before I get too far into before I start dipping into aesthetics, I want to see, I know I've got some cattle and apparently I've got some sulfur, or at least I'm going to, assuming I can survive this war with Mexico. Yeah, see, Austin produces cattle, San Antonio is cattle, Houston is cattle, Dallas is cattle. It's a veritable cattle call. Lubbock has sulfur. El Paso is cattle, but El Paso is in the hands of Mexico. I'm going to have to take that from them. And of course, Laredo has cattle. Now, I am a little bit familiar with these, the Paradox Grand Strategy games. I know I need to start working on Casus Belli, or I need a core. These things is what I need to do. And I'm not entirely sure. Folks, if y'all see something that I'm hugely missing, feel free to let me know in the comments. I am new to this game. I do record about a week in advance, though, so while I will respond to your comments fairly promptly, you won't necessarily see the change in the video for about a week. So there is that. Now, War justification. At war with. I'm at war with Mexico. Do I want to add a war goal? I don't think so. I don't think I can. Okay, let's get the show great powers. Let's get the U.S. I don't want to form an alliance, but I think I do want to increase relations. Well, that was easy. I think. Oh yeah, I need Diplo points to do that. So it looks like I'm out of Diplo points for the time being, which is cool. Let's see. Let's go back to technology. And so yeah, I want to find a technology that's going to help with my cattle and the sulfur. It's a fertilizer factory. I just don't know which elements that's going to be in. Oh, I bet you it's in commerce. Let's see, financial, monetary, economic thought, and critique. Lumber mill. I don't want a lumber mill. Well, I mean, lumber mills are nice, but I don't need one right now, I'm sure. Farming output. Farming and mining output. I'm guessing it's going to be this market functionality. That sounds good. I get some diplomatic influence. I wonder if that's more Diplo points. Mining output, farming output, business regulations. Gives me some more mining and farming output. So yeah, this looks like it's probably where I'm going to want to go. I also know, though, that, okay, so I guess there's a third thing I want to do. I want to get my clerical population up so that they start getting more in taxes, and I think I need to get clergymen up too so that I can educate people, which is, you know, kind of a good thing. Education does wonders. So, I don't know, where's my, oh, it's in my budget. That's what I want. Okay, so yeah, I want to get my administration budget up, and I want to get my, sorry, I said education and administration up. Social spending is, I'm not spending any on there. I'm not going to raise taxes just, I know I'm going to be running a deficit for a little while. There's just, I don't think there's any way of getting around that as Texas. Yeah, I could lower the naval and the construction, but it wouldn't do any good because I'm not spending anything on it. So, so yeah, that's going to, because yeah, I think that's the max I can tax them at anyways. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be running a deficit for a little while. They're on the move. Oh, technology. Let's get that technology figured out. So, or do I want to get a military going so that I can last a little bit better? No, let's get... Can I... Oh, those are grayed out. Okay. Oh, I must already have the early classical theory. That's what that means. Okay. I'm getting there. So I have post-Napoleonic thought. I just don't have mobility yet. Field fortifications, railroad transport groups. Wow. Resupply consumption, dig-in cap, fort max level. Nice. Okay, so yeah, let's get some early classic theory. Yeah. Late classic theory, we've got some possible inventions. Hopefully we can pull one of those off. That'd be a nice little prestige bump without even trying. Oh wait, factory input efficiency. What was I looking at earlier? That was... Oh, it was the market functionality. There we go. Whew, almost messed that up. Mining, diplomatic, mining, and farming. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we've got the technology figured out. I'll probably go down into business regulations, and then from there, I'll start on, I wonder, yeah. Or should I start with the tech tree? I don't want to dig myself into too big of a hole with the budget, so we'll start off with a couple of economic techs, and then we'll go into the research points, and then we'll start piling on the culture to hopefully get us closer to great power status. But I don't want to neglect the army, because I know it's not going to be too long before I start going to war with Mexico and maybe even the Confederacy. So there is that. All right, I don't know exactly what else I'm quote-unquote supposed to be doing. So for now, I'm just going to start it up and kind of see what happens. Oh, raiding the garrisons. As provided. During the early days of the Texan Revolution, Texan troops were able to overrun several Mexican garrisons. This provided the Texan army with much needed money and supplies. Oh, let's see, that's handy. Oh, nice. Okay. Whew, that definitely helps out the budget a little bit. When are they? Will arrive on the 10th of January. It's currently the 4th of January. Okay. I'm not going to kick the speed up too high just yet. Wonder where they're going. Just because I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to be too surprised by anything. Spain has discredited the USA, which lessens their influence on Mexico. All right, so looks like we're in San Antonio now. Is Mexico going to do anything? I mean, I kind of want to take this land back, but I'd be crossing a river, I think, and I know that's not always the best. Can I see what this army size is? Looks like 9,000 infantry. I've got an even split, if you will. All right. I guess I am going to bump it up just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more until Mexico starts to do something. Oh, shit. Battle of San Antonio. I won, and it just happened. I breezed right through that. Okay. Let's see. Antonio Santa Anna. All right. Pueteguelo, he roared. Let's see. Initial, no cavalry. They lost quite a bit of infantry. They didn't bring any artillery into this fight. Apparently, I didn't get to use my artillery. I lost a little bit of my starting amount. Let's see, is this, where's the, I know there's this war score concept in these games. I'm not sure which one of these represents my war score. I guess maybe that's it. You won. Okay. Now, oh, well, so much for following them up and stack wiping. I was going to try and, ooh, uh-oh. Where's he going? Oh. We got some guys up here in Lubbock. This may just be the shortest Let's Play series ever. I should probably zoom out a little bit so I get a better bird's eye view of what's going on here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fire that back up. Can I get any slower? I think we're on speed 2. Okay. What does it call 1? Slowest speed. Okay, let's see what happens now. We've got their occupation progress. Oh, I don't own El Paso, so that's no loss there. We'll arrive in Austin. They're coming into Austin. Okay. Oh, no, Austin. What? Yikes. When does the U.S. Get involved here? I wonder. This is easy mode? I'm supposed to just park it in San Antonio, but I think if I recall correctly, I can't be winning. I have to be losing before the U.S. gets involved. I can't increase my war goals, I don't believe. If I do that, then they will... the U.S. won't enter. Texan War of Independence, I'm at -1. -1%. Mexico is allied with Liberia. I've got another diplomacy point. U.S. Come on. They will not accept. Let's see. Can I give them military access? Yeah, might as well do that. Justify war subsidies. Oof, that's going to be fun. I hope they don't take control of me there. All right, so like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. This is more of a Let's Learn series than it is a Let's Play. Oh, Foreign Minister reports the USA. Oh, I need to pause. President, in order to further our goals, we have decided that the troops of the USA should be allowed military access to our nation. We hope they all perish in a pointless war. Okay. Sure. What have we got there? Oklahoma. Yeah, I am not above using the U.S. for its military power and letting them come in and clean up some Mexican armies. Nope, we've got another one here. Led by Juan Alvarez. Where's Santa Anna's army? There he is. It's taking Austin. All right. Ooh, look at that budget drop. Well, I think this is all we're going to do for now. Hopefully that wasn't too drawl. Is drawl the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, I guess, I don't know. I hesitate to ask because you know what to do. You're accustomed to YouTube by now, so I guess I'll ask anyway. Like, subscribe. If you want more, let me know in the comments. I'm probably going to, once I get the hang of this, I want to start up an Imperator Rome series as well. So we'll be working that. I'm not going to solely do Paradox games. I'd like to do some Total War and maybe some other stuff, some World War II, maybe or an RTS. Thinking of Company of Heroes too, maybe. So let me know what you kind of like. I do have a Patreon started up, but you know, this is way too early for you to commit to that, of course. So for now, just like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment or two. Thanks for your time, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.